Here's a question for you. The world record darts crowd figure was last set in 2018, but can you guess how long the record before this stood for? 79 years. The record was held for nearly 8 decades by the London and the South Divisional Final of the News of the World World Championship in 1939, where 14,534 spectators filled the Royal Agricultural Hall in London. As the popularity and crowd sizes of the PDC grew in the early 2010s, many fans expected that the long-standing attendance record would be at threat. At the 2018 Berlin Premier League night at the Mercedes-Benz Arena, the PDC set their own record attendance of 12,000. This illustrated the boom in the popularity of darts in Germany, as Matt Porter stated that when they held an event in the country a decade earlier, he was happy that 250 fans turned up. The PDC were now just 2,500 off of the record, but it wasn't long before they broke it using a crazy venue. Before the Berlin Premier League night was even held, the 2018 German Darts Masters World Series event was confirmed to be taking place at the Veltins-Arena in Gelsenkirchen. The Veltins-Arena is the football stadium of FC Schalke 04, which hosted the Champions League final in 2004 and 5 matches at the 2006 World Cup. The stadium is very big and has a capacity of 62,000 for football games. The announcement also confirmed that the event would take place over just a single day, becoming the shortest ever World Series event. Completing a 16-man tournament in just a single day was accomplished by using 3 sessions, splitting the first round games between 2 in the afternoon, before the evening session saw the quarters, semis and final. The event was also unique, as there was a separate stage for live music between the rounds, with the setup being described as a darts music arena. The football stadium was suitable to host darts, as it had a retractable roof, and the setup looked stunning, with over 20,000 fans expected to attend. The pitch area was so big that the longest and widest walk-on area of all time was installed, which took the players far longer than normal to walk down. The event went smoothly, with a huge crowd of over 20,000. Mentor Sulovic won the event, which finished at around 1 AM in Germany due to the packed schedule. A week after, the attendance was officially confirmed as 20,210, meaning that the PDC had broken the record and smashed it by over 5,000. The PDC have not returned to the stadium since, but you may see the stadium again next summer, as it is set to host 4 games at Euro 2024. The World Series of Darts was much smaller when it launched back in 2013, as it only featured 2 events, the Sydney Masters in Australia and the Dubai Masters in the United Arab Emirates. The event was set to be the first PDC tournament in the UAE, but when planning it, they had to solve a crucial issue. Darts is an indoor sport, and the UAE currently has only 3 indoor arenas: the Coca-Cola Arena, which opened in 2019, 6 years too late; the Etihad Arena, which opened in 2021, 8 years too late; and the Hamdan Sports Complex, which is a swimming venue, and I'm not sure you can play darts on water. So the PDC had to adapt, and they chose to host the event outdoors at the Dubai Tennis Stadium, which also hosts a tennis event on the ATP Tour, which has been won by each of tennis's big 4. The event was the first open-air PDC tournament, and the organisers attempted to prevent the effects of wind by placing the stage under a canopy that was designed to reduce airflow. However, it was impossible to stop all the wind, and players knew it would have an effect, with Phil Taylor predicting that Van Gogh would adapt the best due to his firm throwing style, and that himself and Van Barneveld would struggle with their weaker actions. This turned out to be a good prediction, as Taylor was beaten by Andy Hamilton in the first round, whilst Van Barneveld posted the lowest average of the round, and Van Gogh set the highest. Barney was also visibly waiting a while for wind to pass during his semi-final game. Despite the wind issues, the event was held every year between 2013 and 17. In 2014, the event was held a week later, meaning that it was hotter, and that the players had to play in temperatures exceeding 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Both Dave Chisnell and Adrian Lewis complained about the heat, with Jackpot saying that he had to adjust his throw due to sweating. Over the years, players adapted their equipment to cope with the conditions, with Van Barneveld using larger flights and Gary Anderson using heavier darts. Despite the conditions, the best World Series game ever took place in the 2017 final between Anderson and Van Gerwen. Anderson won 11-7, with both players averaging 110. In the 18 legs, Anderson hit 12 180s and MVG hit 6. The event was not held in 2018 due to it clashing with Ramadan, but it was then never held again due to its high cost. The PDC have also made use of other non-dart sports venues to host events, such as the current venue for the World Cup of Darts, the Eissporthalle in Frankfurt. This arena is an ice skating rink, which is closed to the public for 5 months during the summer, allowing the ice to be covered and darts to be played. The stadium also hosts ice hockey games for Low in Frankfurt, who began playing at the stadium under a previous name back in 1991. The team won the German League in 2004. The stadium also hosts curling practice for Eintracht Frankfurt. Before we take a look at the next venue, please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, as it really helps out and it means that you won't miss an upload. Currently, just 11% of my viewers are subscribed, so make sure you help to grow this number. Thanks. The World Series has since returned to the Middle East, with the first Bahrain Darts Masters being held this year. The country had a similar issue with a lack of suitable venues, but a different solution was chosen, with the event announced to be taking place at Formula One's Bahrain International Circuit. However, darts can't be played on a racing circuit, and so the event was held in a dome-shaped tent that is normally used as a hospitality venue during the F1 Grand Prix. During F1 races, the tent hosts the track's entry-level hospitality offering, which costs 330 Bahraini dinars, or around 700 British pounds. The CEO of the circuit said that they wanted to transform the venue specially for the darts, taking inspiration from Ali Pali. The venue looked alright, but was far from the brilliance of Ali Pali. The dome had a strange red and black tiled floor design, and the main problem with the setup was the huge gap between the stage and the fans, making it hard for the small crowd to get close to the action and generate an atmosphere. However, the tent provided a unique feel, and there was even an F1 show car within view of the stage. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know the strangest place you've watched or played darts in the comment section down below.